What's up guys, today we're back with another video. Today we are working with a construction company. Oh boy, today we have a pretty unique job. One of our customers just bought an acre of land here in Lonoke County and they want us to build them a modern luxury container house. Yes, that's right, we're gonna turn shipping containers into a house. I said why not, and that's the challenge for today. Now we do have some pretty epic pieces of equipment here today. Our 2017 Chevy 2500 work truck. We have a 6-inch lift kit, aftermarket wheels and tires. This thing's pretty sweet for work truck, and we have it hooked up to the Big Tex trailer with the Cat 289D. Now guys, when I was talking to one of my buddies who owns a similar construction company, he said why don't we test out his new Cat dozer. So we have that, and then we have our other truck already at the job site with the shipping containers, which were like $3,000-$4,000 each. But let's hop in the Duramax, let's get to the job site. I'm pretty excited to see how this turns out here. Now I did hire a welder and some other contractors to help us out with the electrical, to drywall, things like that, but the goal is to get it done today. Now there's a full mods list up on my website if you guys would like to go check it on out, and if you do enjoy today's video, please drop a like, it's much appreciated as it does help out with the YouTube algorithms. But the construction series has been highly requested and I thought what better than to do this. I've seen quite a few pictures of houses like this on the internet and on YouTube, and I thought why don't we give it a try to make one farm sim, and this will be a pretty neat thing. Now we could get it done with a skid steer, but why don't we use a dozer if the friend wants to drop it off here for us, and I can't wait for it. Now we're coming up here on the job site. Luckily it was pretty close to our shop, which was pretty neat. And let's get those strobe lights going here on this, the hazard lights as well, and let's see how this will look. Alright, this looks to be a pretty good spot here. Let's get the Duramax turned off, get those ramps down. But I will have to say, guys, this truck here with all those strobe lights do look pretty sweet. But let's take a look at everything else. Looks like we do have the gravel. I ordered 40 tons of gravel. We need to put in driveway. We also need to put in a pretty strong base here for the containers so that they don't shift around. But look at this, guys. We have a 2010 GMC 3500. Really do like all of those strobe lights here. You guys can see pretty neat. But here it is, guys. These are the shipping containers. They're 25 feet each. We'll be putting them side by side and we'll be connecting them to make one container house. I'm pretty excited to see how this is. Now we do have some delivery trucks dropping off materials, things like that here in a bit. So we got to get going here, and look at that, guys. A friend dropped off the dozer. Wow, this thing looks to be brand new. It's a D6N. Once again, full mods list is up on my website here. I really do appreciate to those that go over there and use it, and it's I built it so you guys can get all of the mods that I use here in my videos. But let's get going, guys. We gotta kind of break into this here. We gotta make the driveway. They want it kind of set back a long distance from the roadway, which is no problem, and luckily today we have the right equipment. Let's get that lowered down here. We should be able to do ripping, no problem. Look at that, wow. Let's see, gaining a little bit of speed, and this thing's gonna be a great addition to the job site here today. Sometimes things like this work out, and I said why don't we do it. It's worth a try, and this will make it a lot quicker than the skid steer. Let's keep going a little further here. Let's see, probably another 10-15 feet should be pretty good here. But I did bring the camera and tripod with us, so I think why don't we get that set up and show you guys some more action from outside the cab. Alright guys, we have the driveway pushed on in here. Did a pretty good job, probably around 12 feet wide here. I wanted it a little bit wider, that way the base will be strong, and that way there's no debris or anything in the center here. But up next, guys, we gotta hop back in the cab. We have to make the pad. This will be probably around 20 to 30 feet wide here. It's gonna be a pretty big one. We'll also be using the dozer here to help out make a nice level pad here, which should be pretty awesome. But if you guys are enjoying these construction videos, please let me know. I definitely want to do a lot lot more of these. These are a ton of fun for me, and like I did touch upon, guys, you guys have been asking for more construction, and yes, there's going to be a lot more, guys. We have some epic projects just like this one coming up, and I'm just really excited. But what I'm thinking, guys, we should actually be able to get a lot done here with this dozer, especially with the gravel. We should be able to push a very nice pile, just make it nice and level, which is the plan here. But I think we're just about done with this. We're going to switch on over to skid steer and lay down that gravel. I will have to say, guys, this is one really nice dozer. It's a pretty expensive one. It's well worth it, and these definitely make their money back here, but I think it's a little too nice for us here. I usually like to have a little bit cheaper one. Let's hop on in the skid steer here. Let's get it unstrapped here first. Now, we do have those pallet forks because later on today, guys, we have to move those containers with this skid steer. That's pretty much all we have. We have to make do with the equipment that we have. I didn't want to rent any thing because that's going to kind of go into our profits. We want to make a lot of money, and we'll get it done one way or another. Let's get it backed on off here, which seems to be pretty good. I think this gravel, though, is going to take a lot of time, maybe even more time than getting the buildings into place here. But we'll give it a try. I don't think it should take too long here. And I definitely want to try the dozer as well. I think the dozer would be a ton of fun to see if we could push a lot of gravel. I think that would even be faster than the skid here. But you guys can see we're going to make really good progress. And I think I will do a lot of this in the other camera view as well. You guys seem to be really liking it, which is awesome. I always like to kind of change up the content, try new things, and if you guys keep liking that, I will definitely do more of it here. But I will have to say, guys, this cat skid steer, one of my favorite skid steers as well. I don't use it too often. I'm usually using the those bobcats. Those are just so popular, so well known, and those are so much easier to get parts for, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I do use those bobcats here. But let's get going on this. We have a lot more to get spread, and then we'll kind of go on to the next part of the project. Alright, there we have it, guys. That's pretty much it here for the gravel work. Took a few hours with the cats, but it did make pretty good work here. And I thought it would just be easier with this because of the buckets instead of getting out the cat dozer here. But now it's time, guys, to put those containers in place. I'm pretty excited to see how this is. It's going to be a little tricky here with the GMC, but it is definitely worth the try here. Let's get this fired on up here. It was such a neat truck. One of my new favorite GMCs in the game, just because of how detailed this is. But let's bring this on to the property here. I think the pallets should be able to kind of lift it off there. That pallet fork is a little small, but we should be able to make it work here. We got to get the job done one way or another, and once we get these in place here, it's going to be a lot easier. We'll probably be several hours until we're done, but that's no problem here. So the truck seems to be good here. Let's see, looks like the camera view doesn't really want to work too well right now with the collisions, but there we have it. Let's get the cat with the pallet forks and give it a try to get this unloaded. Alright, let's get the pallet fork here. I do have some chains, some extra straps with us just in case if we do need it here. Now, it looks like the contractors, the electrician, everyone's on their way, so we really have to get both of these in place here. But I can't wait to see the final product. It's going to look really nice if everything goes as planned here. But 2 containers becoming a house, that is pretty unique here. But I think it's pretty affordable as well, since you really only have to do the interior. You do have to do a lot of spray foam insulation, things like that. But let's see if we can get this unloaded, guys. First time trying this. Not sure if it's going to work, but it's worth a try. Alright, we have the pallet forks under it, but guys, we are going to be pulling a wheelie. At least, let's see if we can get it just off the trailer here. Oh, there we go. We definitely don't want to put any extra damage into this. Let's see if we get this lifted up off the trailer. And yeah, this is a little too heavy for the cat, but let's give it a try here. It might take a try or two, but we should be able to just get it off. Almost off. There we have it. Let's see. Let's just keep going here. A little unrealistic at times, but we have to just kind of make do with what we have. Let's see. Let's just keep kind of pushing off. So there we have it. We've one container done. I'm going to go do the next one, and I think we'll catch you guys back for the final product because we need to get these in place, and I got to put the camera down and get to work. Alright guys, I'm getting back to the job site after just grabbing a bite to eat, but here it is, guys. It looks like they finished it. Wow, look at that, guys. Looks like they did kind of make the siding on the exterior look pretty good. You guys can actually see the 2 shipping containers put together. They did put a few extra windows in. It looks like they have power. Wow, this was a pretty sweet thing. So let's get this door opened up. We'll take a quick look, and look at that, guys. Wow, look at those floors. It's pretty modern, pretty luxurious for a shipping container house, I will have to say, guys. Look at that. It looks like someone's playing farm sim. That's pretty cool. Wow, look at that, guys. Looks like they have some paperwork there. Really do like that. But this project came out good. So taking on these projects is a lot of fun, and I definitely want to do more of these here. But let me know what you guys thought here, turning containers into a luxurious container house here in a farm sim with a construction company. But thanks for watching today's video. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.